Do-hee shows up, and her expectations immediately turn romantic upon seeing how good Goo-won looks. He acts all nice, and while Do-hee is surprised, she is definitely enjoying it. That is why, when he asks for her hand, she doesn't say no and even accepts his ridiculous excuse for how he behaved in front of that athlete. Goo-won has collected the soul he wanted, and he now needs his tattoo. He takes Do-hee to a stream, and when she is expecting a kiss, he pulls her into the water, though that doesn't do anything except make Do-hee angry. She angrily stomps off after giving him an earful about the kind of day she has had. At the end of episode 1, it looked like Do-hee had willingly let go of Goo-won's hand to protect herself. In episode 2, it is revealed that Do-hee actually tried to save him, but when the tattoo was transferred to her hand, she lost consciousness for a while, and that is when Goo-won woke up and saved her. He sees the tattoo on her hand and demands to know where it came from. As for Do-hee, she is in shock, and upon seeing his little show with the water, she faints again, only to wake up in a hospital this time. Goo-won is uncharacteristically attentive towards her, and he is acting as if he is her boyfriend, which Do-hee finds very weird. She doesn't understand the tattoo on her hand and believes that she probably got drunk and had it done. She wants to laser it off, and that is when the iconic slap from the trailer lands on Goo-won's face. Do-hee was going to slap him anyway, but Goo-won held her back with the magic that he derived from the tattoo on her hand. Goo-won can still access his powers as long as he holds Do-hee's hands. The moment he stops holding her back with his powers, the force of her hand lands on his cheek, hard enough to leave an imprint. Goo-won and Do-hee decide that they hate each other, though the former still has business with her. According to Goo-won's rulebook, he needs to keep collecting souls because the moment he stops doing that, he himself will spontaneously combust. Therefore, the devil's work is motivated by blackmail. We are also given a little background on Goo-won's butler. He is the same fisherman who was sent to hell after 10 years of eating good food. But that didn't change his fate because even in his next life, he was still broke and willing to take his life when he met Goo-won again. But this time, he remembers who he is and is furious because he knows what is there at the other end of the deal. This is clearly not the complete story, but we will get to that in the coming episodes of My Demon. For now, the man is spying on Do-hee, and Goo-won decides that he needs to charm the girl if he wants to get his tattoo back. Goo-won has a soul to collect, that of Olympic athlete On Do-hwan, and he is unable to do that without his powers. Even the butler remarks that Goo-won's hard work is contrary to his personality, but it is a matter of survival. Therefore, Goo-won makes an appointment to meet Do-hee again. Do-hee has indeed had a unique day. She first meets Shin-suk, who promises Do-hee that she is not hiding anything from her. But later, Shin-suk is seen confessing to a father that the truth may never get Do-hee's forgiveness. In a flashback, Shin-suk is seen being pushed back by the impact of a car blowing up, and that is the accident that gave her lifelong issues with her knees. Perhaps Do-hee's parents died in that very blast, and Shin-suk had a hand in it. After all, Do-hee's father was the co-founder of the company with Shin-suk, so ambitions may have taken a dark turn in the past. Then there is Seok-hoon. He certainly has feelings for Do-hee, but he is the next most competent person to run Ri Group after her. He may either want to marry Do-hee for the money, or he may want to kill her for the same reason. If not, then he is genuinely a lovable goofball who needs to work on not spilling food on his shirts. Na So-an is handled by Do-hee without any trouble. She simply threatens So-an to withdraw the article, or she will publish pictures of her extramarital affair. So-an has no choice but to comply, but her rage is murderous. Finally, there is Seok-min himself. He seems to have gotten his hands on whatever proof the dead Tae-jun was about to give Do-hee, and it remains to be seen if he was actually seeking that out or if it was part of some larger conspiracy by someone else. Elsewhere, Jin Go-young is seething with rage at the new arrangement between Do-hee and Goo-won. At the end of My Demon episode 2, as Do-hee is trying to cross the road, someone tries to throw acid on her, but Goo-won gets in the way, just in time. Do-hee is saved, and perhaps now she will start to trust the demon. The second episode did not disappoint at all, and it was even better than the first episode. Right from the beginning, the comedy feels much more natural, and it actually makes you laugh. Even the side characters do their part really well, and I especially love the dynamic between Ji Yoo-won and Park Bok Ji-woo. They are hilarious together.